Hey guy, how are you? Okay, this time I was sharing how you can check your network interface using the Linux command. There is two command, IFCONFIG and then IP address. So that I will try to use both command how we can check your network interface and the rest of the information. Okay, before that we can check the man page. What is IFCONFIG? Okay. So I have configure a network interface. Okay, this time we are not configuring, we are just enumerate the information only. So okay, so this command also can configure the network interface for the IP address, gateway, subnet, everything you can put using that command. Okay, there is a long sentence, but I don't want to share this thing how you can configure network interface. I will only share how you can enumerate your IP addresses. Okay, so when you check, right, this is IP config, there is three switch. The first one, it is display all interface. For example, you have multiple interface, ETH1, the VPN interface, and then some other Docker or any other interface. You have to put my dash a to see all the network interface information. Okay, you don't want to see only s dash, right, it will be see the only short list of the input output. Only you cannot see the IP address. Minus v is more information condition. Okay, so we will use this three switch to check the IP address. Okay, first of all, you can go down and then see, right. Also you can use this command to app the interface and then down an interface. So I don't want to try all this down and app. You can try practice yourself. You can find out on the internet how you can app and down an interface using the ifconfig. Okay, so there is multiple switches. This also you can configure the interfaces using the ifconfig. Okay, so let's go and test the checking our network interface. First of all, I will type only the ifconfig command. Okay, so when I type the network interface, sorry, ifconfig command, right, I can see there is a full interface. One is a Docker 0, the interface name. There is ETA 0. This is the actual interface. There is a loopback interface. This is my VPN interface. Okay, so all this what you already know, we have full network interfaces. Okay, so you can check another thing is the MTU. What is the maximum transfer unit? Whether maximum transfer unit height or low, something like that. You can check all these MTU informations. The loopback is quite higher than the normal interface. Okay, then this one is the MTU, and then you can check that is the IP address, and then subnet mask, and the broadcast address is the IPv6. All these things you can check. One of the most important thing is that after you checking ifconfig, right, then you can realize that which interface is the most busiest interface. How you can check? It's quite easy. You have to check the transmit and receive packet. Okay, this is a receive, this is a transmit packet, which means this interface is, this one is 0, right? There is no any uh traffic inside this Docker. Also you can see this one is the loopback interface, also quite low, and then this one is the tunneling interface. This one also only transmit, there is no receive. Okay, this thing you can check. One thing is you can check this one is which one is the busiest interface, which is the current network interface is working, so that you can easy to realize that this is the current network interface using a lot of traffic. Okay, another thing is you have the network interface problem, the physical hardware problems. You can check whether your network interface really receiving and transmitting the packet or not. Even you have the IP address, if there's you have some problem, you have the transmit and receive packet information will be display 0. Okay, so this is one of the troubleshooting to know that. Okay, I already tried the ifconfig command. This time I will try ifconfig -a. So this one is the same. There is no any different. Display all the interface. Even you want to use ifconfig or ifconfig -a. So these are same interface information. Okay, there is no any differences. Another thing is another command is ifconfig /s. So this one is totally different. Even you use the ifconfig command, you cannot see the IP address. You only see what is the MTU. Okay, and then you can see that transmit and receive. Okay, transmit, this is a receive. Okay, transmit. Okay, so this thing you can check very short information. There is no any IP address, just check the MTU and transmit receive information, and then how many interface inside your operating system. Okay, so this is one thing. The V, I was trying the V. So this one also same things. There is no any details information about it, just same as the ifconfig -a or ifconfig command. Okay, so ifconfig is actually most of the user already know. Linux is mostly everybody using the ifconfig. There is another command you can check, IP ADDR. Let me clear the screen. Then you can check man page IP ADDR. So the IP is enough already. So this one is show manipulate routing network devices interface and terminal. So this interface IP, sorry, this command, you can use a lot of switches and you can check interfaces, you can check neighbors. I think this command is much useful than the ifconfig command. Okay, so this one can check statistic of the information and then loop back informations. Another, this one is quite useful than the ifconfig. Also you can check the routing table. So I don't want to test you everything. I will test only some useful information. For example, IP ADDR, you can check IP ADDR command to all the network interface informations. Okay, also IP neighbors. So which means what is the neighbor IP address? You can easy to check the neighbors, and then you can check the link, which interface link you want to check. Okay, and then IP route. Okay, I will try these three command whether you can see some useful information using that command. Okay, then you can go down. That's all. So this command also you can check all the IP address and then you can monitor the network interfaces. Okay, so let's go and test ourselves. One thing I will try IP ADDR. So this one you can see just now, loopback interface, ETA 0, Docker, Danos, all this interface you just now you already see, right? Is the same as this interface. Only command is only different, the output and the information is the same. Okay, so another way is that you can check IP link. This one is also same, but there is no a lot of information. It's only the showing the information and link, whether you can check whether your interface is down or up. So this is the link state you can check using the IP link command. Okay, another one is you can monitor what is the current status of the monitor, who is working currently, who is busy. Okay, this thing you can check the IP monitor. So you have to wait a few minutes. Okay, so you can see some information. ETA0 is using this one. Okay, you can monitor the FU interface which is currently busy. Okay, and let me cancel it so you can try on yourself. Then another command is the IP NEI GH neighbors. So this is what is your neighbor IP address, so that you can check this is your neighbor IP, this is your IP address. Okay, so that this is you can using their IP ADDR command to check some useful information, and you can test it out, and then you can try the different switches with the IP command. Okay, another thing is you can use IPA also can check the IP address. This is a short form of the IP ADDR. Okay, anything you can use it and then you can check. One of the useful thing you can check also the state, even the state, whether your one is unknown. So you have to find out what is happening this tunnel interfaces. Something wrong with your interface. Okay, so this one is down, totally down, so which means no longer working. There's only the interface is there, but there is no working stage. Okay, so this one is totally up, so which means this interface is working. And then you can check the transmit and receive information. Then you will see, oh, this one is a quite busiest interface. Okay, then you can see this one is a loopback interface. That's all, guys. This is all about the network interface checking inside your PC. I think you can practice. You want to more practice, just check the man page and practice more yourself. Okay, see you later. Bye bye.